A lot of times I've noticed for myself that my mind feels very cluttered, very noisy, and that could be for a variety of different reasons. You're going through stuff, I'm going through stuff, things are happening in life, trying to do a lot of things, trying to juggle a lot of responsibilities. And there's so many things we can do to declutter our minds, simplify our life, pare down on things, simplify our routines, give ourselves more time, take breaks, etc. But one very physical, tangible thing that I've noticed that helps me is actually decluttering my surrounding. I found that sometimes your space really has an effect on your mind. Oftentimes has an effect on your mind. If your space is clean and light, I find that it contributes to a sort of lighter, cleaner state of mind. If your physical space, on the other hand, is crowded, busy, and it's also accumulating junk, if you haven't done a clean, if you haven't gone through a spring cleaning session in a while, and you're just, years pass by and you're accumulating things that you don't even know you have, things that you definitely don't care about, things that you just put aside because you just don't have the time or the energy to do anything about it, or not sure where to put it or what to do with it. Clothes that end up piling up for years that you're not gonna wear, you don't care about, that you might as well donate and get rid of, but you don't give it the time because you think, you know what, I have bigger things to deal with. And then you start feeling heavy, you feel bogged down, there's just so much going on around you. And then you realize, oh, my space is actually contributing to this cluttering of my mind. And again, not always the case that it's your space, but it's definitely something to be mindful of. And for me, it 100% has an effect. And when I pay attention to that and actually take notice and work on decluttering my space, there's an immense benefit. I find a lot of just peace and lightness. And even sometimes where you're not waiting for your mind to be cluttered, it's good to go through this routine and regimen of clearing out your space, right? It's almost like taking out the garbage, right? You don't wait for the garbage to overflow and spill over. You keep an eye on it, you see when it starts getting topped up, and then you get rid of it. It's like your computer storage or any kind of storage, really, right? You keep an eye on things, you start seeing the space get less and less, and then you realize, okay, probably time for me to purge. Because if not, you're gonna get to a point where it's full up and you're trying to actually retain things that you need, and then you realize, oh my God, I've run out of space, right? And it's something for me for sure that, especially when I'm going through a hard time or a tough time or a period of, noise, clearing my space out helps a lot. But definitely something to be mindful of on an ongoing basis. To check in with yourself and say, is my space feeling light? Giving me the ability to, think and be light? Or is it starting to get overwhelming and cluttered? And is that contributing to my mind? And can I then work on clearing up my space, decluttering my space? Because that's definitely going to have an effect on my mind.